Diana, when you come to Australia, everybody want to be successful, and when they try to be successful, someone succeeds, someone fails. So, what's your biggest success or achievement so far in Australia?
Okay, well, it has been difficult, as I said before. Very, very a lot of effort, a lot of frustrations at the beginning. Uh, and everything that it's my frustration when working were related to my English. You know, the frustration of not being able to express my thoughts, to not being
Mm,
able to express my feelings in the right
mm,
way. You know,
mm,
those were like always my concerns. And I
mm,
have a story to share with you that after that story, you're going to understand why I see that as a success for me. Back in Chile, I used to do drama workshops. You know, I used to do acting workshop when I
right.
was little at school and then at uni. And I always liked to be in front, you know, on the stage and speaking. And people used to tell me, "Wow, you're good as a public
Mm,
speaker. You're good."
yeah.
And I knew that I was good, and I felt that that was my kind of superpower. You know, like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to start speaking, and people are going to be like, "Wow, that's good." So
Mm,
so I was proud of that. Then
yeah.
I came to Australia, and I got the issue with the language. And when I
Very.
started working in corporate Australia, my first job, I got the opportunity to speak in front of people. We had an activity, my first job, when my English was still at like no very good level. And someone told me, why you don't go and speak in front of everyone and explain our idea? And everyone was like a public or of 100 people, you know, like an
Mm,
audience of 100 people. And I remember like, wow, yeah, that's something that I know how to do. I'm good speaking in public, you know, like that's something that I enjoy and I'm good. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it because they were asking me. Okay, I will do it. And then I went at the front and I started speaking, and I realized that I wasn't prepared, that my English, it wasn't at that level to enjoy it and to make people to feel like I was doing a good job. And I forgot a word, just one word, and I stopped my full speech and I couldn't continue. And
oh.
I remember seeing the faces of the people in front of me, like that reaction of,
Mm.
wow, what can we do now? You know, like they trying to look other way, like, what is this? And I felt so miserable at that moment. And at that
Mm,
moment I understood, wow, that it's I don't have it anymore. My
yeah.
superpower, it's not with me anymore
It's not
because I'm not
the,
able to express myself as I want. You know, the limit of the language, that was
mm,
essential for me. From
the,
that day on, I thought, okay, so there are two Dianas. There is a Diana in Spanish that does it good in speaking and everything, and there is a Diana in English. And I
wow.
believed that for a moment. I believed that, okay, these two Dianas are different, and this Diana in English behave this way, don't speak that much, don't offer herself to speak in public. No. And I continue thinking that that was the case, and that will be always the case. And now,
Okay.
Krunal, perhaps like 1.5 year or 2 years ago, I started to believe that no, that now I can be the same Diana in the both English. You know,
Yeah.
like sometimes I'm
English,
still,
yeah.
as we said at the beginning, we're always learning the language, but now I feel comfortable, and that is for me a big achievement. Coming to Australia with zero English or very basic, knowing a few words, to being
Mm,
able to have now to be the host of a podcast in English, to be
wow.
with you today, also being interviewed by you and expressing myself, it has been a huge achievement.
Huge,
And also in my
huge.
career, now being able to be part of the meetings and being able also to speak in public and enjoying it as I used to do it before. So
Great.
that's for me
Great.
is like, yes, it's a small thing, but it means a
It's not
lot
small.
to me.
It's not small thing.